Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Shuklam Baradaram Vishnu Sasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vighnopashantaye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Gurave Sarva Lokanam Vishaje Bhavaroginam Idaye Sarva Vidyanam Shri Dakshinamurtage Namaha Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavad Pada Shankaram Loka Shankaram Apara Karuna Sindhum Jnanadam Shantarupinam Shri Chandrasekhara Gurum Pranamami Mudanvaham Parityajyamunam Vathadastitincha Vrajan Bharatasya Pradeshat Pradesham Udhusyandi Janan Dharma Margenayan Shri Jayendro Gururbhati Chitte Mamashankaran Vakya Vijayendra Saraswati Shri Gurum Sishtamargarunetar Sanmati Pradam Sadguru Charanaravinda Namaha Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. So now in Bhagavad Gita we are seeing Shloka number 69 from Sankhya Yoga, that is chapter 2. Bhagavan is talking about the benefits of the Jnanam. How he talks about the benefits of Jnanam? He is glorifying the Jnani. When he glorifies the Jnani, because he is Jnani, it is actually the glorification of Jnanam, the knowledge. What knowledge he is glorifying? He is not glorifying physics knowledge, chemistry knowledge or biology knowledge, but he is glorifying Atma Jnanam. He is glorifying Atma Jnanam, the knowledge of the self. And here he says in Shloka number 69, Ya nisha sarva bhutana tasyam jagarti sanyami yasyam jagarti bhutani sa nisha pashyato mune. I have told that in Bhagavad Gita there are a couple of granthi shlokams, seemingly contradictory shlokas. The shlokas which seemingly do not make any sense, and these shlokas are written by Vedavyasa so that it gives him time to compose the shlokas as Bhagavan Mahaganapati writes the shlokas. And this is one of the shlokas. Here he says, Yanisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagardi sanyami. That which is the night for all the bhutas, for all the ajnanis, it is the day for a jnani. The opposite is also true. Yasyam jagardi bhutani, that at that time all the ajnanis are waking up. Sa nisha pashyato mune, for the jnani that is going to be night. இது என்னது, அவனுக்கு ராத்திரி இவனுக்கு பகல், இவனுக்கு ராத்திரி அவனுக்கு பகல். ஞானி apparently works in a IT field, night shift. So everybody sleeps, ஞானி wakes up. Everybody wakes up, ஞானி sleeps. ஞானி does not do a night shift here. Night and day. Night means where people are inactive. Day means where people are active. Night means avidya pradhanam. Day means vidya pradhanam. Avidya pradhanam. We are unaware of the happenings that happens during night time. When we sleep, the assumption is we sleep during the night time. That is what people have also been doing. So when you sleep, you are unaware of the things that happens surrounding you. உனக்கு பக்கத்திலேயே ஏதாவது நடந்துருக்கும், but you will be completely unaware. So night means avidya pradhanam, tamoguna pradhanam, avidya pradhanam. Day means jnana pradhanam. The moment you wake up, you are aware of the things that are happening surrounding you. So with this basis, we have to study the shloka. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyan jagarti sanyami. That which is going to be the night for everybody else, it is the day for a jnani. That because for all ajnanis, they are so much engrossed in the samsara, they don't have the aham brahmasmi jnanam. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam. They have avidya. They have avidya. They are unaware of the fact aham brahmasmi. At that time, jnani is aware of the fact. Tasya anjagarti sanyami, because jnani has woken up to the greater truth. What is the greater truth? Whatever the problems that you have, all these problems are related only to the body and to an extent your mind. All these problems are only related to body and mind. But I am neither my body nor my mind. Whatever that happens to my body and mind does not affect me. I look up into a mirror. I look my image into a mirror, and that mirror is colored, green colored. So I see a green color image. Do I become green color? No. The green color is because of the mirror reflecting media. And after some time the mirror gets broken. Does it mean that my face gets broken? No. The reflecting media gets broken. When the reflecting media gets damaged, when the reflecting media gets broken, the original image does not get damaged nor does it broken. In the same way, my body and my mind are like that mirror that reflects the consciousness. My body and my mind are like that mirror that reflects the consciousness, that reflects the Atma. It is called as Chidabhasaha. Chit Abhasaha, Chidabhasaha. And when a problem happens to my body or my mind, when my body gets damaged, when my mind gets damaged, when my body gets broken, when my mind gets broken, it is the body or the mind that gets broken. Nothing happens to the original consciousness. Just like how nothing happens to your face when the mirror gets damaged. The jnani has woken up to this truth. So, Yanisha Sarva Bhutanam Tasyan Jagarti Sanyami. That is why jnani is not affected by those things that happen surrounding them. Jnanis will not be affected by those things that are happening surrounding them, because for them all these things are night. Yasyam jagarti bhutani sa nisha pashyato mune. Whatever the relative truth, Advaita does not negate this reality. This is the thing that people normally get wrong. Advaitam ellam poyyinu sollidum ellam poyyinu. No, Advaitam does not say everything is mithya. It says, depending upon who you are, your relativity changes. Your reality changes depending upon who you are. Advaita accepts, Vedanta accepts three types of reality. Vedanta accepts three types of reality. How can there be three types of reality? There can be one reality. No, we experience at least two types of reality currently. Those realities, also called as Satya or Satta, are Paramarthika Satyam, Vyavaharika Satyam, Pratibhasika Satyam. The reality that are accepted are Vyavaharika Satyam, Paramarthika Satyam, and Pratibhasika Satyam. But the problem is that the moment we are in that reality, it seems real to us. We will automatically negate other realities. Let us see what is Paramarthika Satyam, Vyavaharika Satyam, and Pratibhasika Satyam. Pratibhasika Satyam is the reality that is created when we dream. So when we dream, the dream looks so real. We don't know that it is a dream unless we wake up. But when we wake up, we know that the dream is just a dream, it is not real. When the water that I drank in my dream does not help me quench my real thirst, the money that I made in my dream does not help me buy a car in the so-called reality. But in my dream, the water is true, the money is true, everything is true in my dream. We don't negate the reality of the dream. Vedanta does not negate the reality of the dream. We only say, hey, that reality is of a lower order. That reality is of a lower order. As you dream, while you dream, the dream is Maha real. As you dream, while you dream, the dream is Maha real. But the reality of the dream ends while you wake up. We have to accept that fact. Hey, Kanavula, I have won 1 crore, $1 million lottery. I cannot claim that $1 million after I wake up. But in my dream, I can claim. In my dream, I can build a big house. In my dream, I can buy 5 Tesla cars, Lamborghini cars. In my dream, I can buy hundreds of cell phones. I can do all those things with my dream money in my dream. So, the reality of your dream, called as Pratibhasika Satya, we don't negate that, we only say it is of a lower order. And that reality ceases to exist when you wake up. In the same way, Vedanta says, hey, this reality, what reality? The so-called reality when you are wake up, when you are waken up, it is also like a dream reality. When you wake up to the higher truth, when you wake up to the higher truth, this reality also ceases to exist. But there is a difference between waking up from dream and waking up to the higher reality. What is the difference? When you wake up, the dream ceases to exist. But for a jnani who has waken up to the higher truth, this Vyavaharika Satya does not cease to exist. If that happens, then there should be no jnani. Hey, I got jnanam, so everything disappears. I woke up, everything in my dream disappears. The dream money disappears. The dream tiger that has been haunting me disappeared. The dream money also disappeared. But the same thing is not true when I wake up to Brahman or Atma, which is the supreme reality. When I wake up from this so-called reality. This reality is called as a Vyavaharika Satyam, transactional reality. But what happens is that when you wake up to the higher truth, when I say higher truth, put capital T, and higher truth is Brahman or Atma. When I wake up to Atma, instead of this Vyavaharika Satyam completely disappearing, Instead of this Vyavaharika Satyam completely disappearing, the Vyavaharika Satyam will lose its ability to disturb you. It is like something called as lucid dreaming. You know, there is something called as lucid dreaming. In very, 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 very rare cases, the person who is dreaming knows that they dream. It actually comes with practice. A person who dreams will know that they dream, so that when something happens, they can repeat to themselves, hey, I'm only dreaming, I'm only dreaming. They will wake up. So they will know that they are in dream. They can control their dream. It happens in reality. It is called as lucid dreaming anyway. In the same way, you will still in the dream, but you will have the ability to control the dream. You will have this ability not to be disturbed by the dream. This is what Shastra says. When you wake up to the higher truth, when you understand about Atma, when you understand about Brahman, you will not lose this reality. You will continue to exist in this reality. That is the so-called Vyavaharika Satyam. But the Vyavaharika Satyam will lose its ability to disturb you. The Vyavaharika Satyam will lose its ability to disturb you. You will not be disturbed when you gain. You will not be disturbed when you lose, because you will understand that I, capital I, can neither gain nor lose, because I am Atma. I am all that is. I am all that is, that can exist. I can neither lose, I can neither gain. The losing, gaining, praising, everything is for body and my mind. I am neither body, I am not my mind. Anobuddhyahankara chittani naham natashrotra jihve nacha prana netre. Then who am I? Shivoham, 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 Shivoham. You will not be disturbed by anything. That state is called as sthita prajna. Because the entire discussion started by the question, with the question by Arjuna, sthita prajnasya ka bhasha sthitadihi muniruchyate kimasita vrajeta kim. This is how sthita prajna acts. Next shloka, he gives an analogy. Apuryamanam achala pratishtham samudramapah pravishanti yadvat. Shloka number 70. Apuryamanam achala pratishtham samudramapah pravishanti yadvat. Tadvat kamayam pravishanti sarve na shanti mavapnoti na kama kami. Just like imagine a beautiful ocean. A beautiful ocean onto which many rivers are constantly draining their water. A beautiful lake onto which many rivers constantly drain their water. But the level of the lake does not go up. During summer, there is no river. The level of the lake does not go down. Ocean, the level of the ocean does not go up in spite of all the rivers getting drained into it. And in summer, when there is no input to the ocean, the level of the ocean does not go down. The level of the ocean is maintained. Apuryamanam achala pratishtam samudram apaha pravishanti yadvat. When things enter into ocean, the ocean, because of its sheer size, it encompasses all the rivers, all the water bodies, while not achalam. You go into the mid-ocean, there won't be any chalaha, nischalaha. There won't be any waves. This will be completely undisturbed, beautifully, serenely calm. In the same way, Tadvat kamayam pravishanti sarve sashantimapnoti na kamakami. That type of peacefulness will only be obtained by the sthita prajna, not kamakami, not by that person who has got lots of desires. Because I have desire. Why do I have desire? I feel incomplete. I feel incomplete. I think that whatever I desire is going to complete me. The Tesla car that I want is completing me. The house that I'm trying to build completes me. My dream job completes me. That is why I want it. Right now I feel incomplete without the iPhone. When I buy an iPhone, it completes me. Right now I feel incomplete without a Tesla car. When I buy the Tesla car, I feel complete. Right now I feel incomplete by the position that I have in my company. When I get that promotion, I feel complete. But does it really complete you? No. Because when I buy the iPhone, the moment I buy my iPhone, he is working on the advanced version. Next Apple event, he is going to release a new iPhone. I again will feel incomplete. I buy Tesla car. Next year he is going to release another model. I feel incomplete. I buy a house. I go to my friend's house. They have got more gadgets than I have. I again will feel incomplete. So nothing will complete me. It is for a kama kami. It is for a person with desires. When a sthita prajna, he does not have any desire. Why? Because he has already obtained whatever that is there to be obtained. Atma Swarup. He is already an embodiment of completeness. Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam. He is already infinite. He knows that nothing can complete him because completeness is his nature. So for that person, he is not to be disturbed by either praise or by failures in his life. That is the definition of state of prajna. Vihaya kamanyah vihaya kamanyah sarvan umans charati nisprihaha nirmamo nirahankaraha sashantim adhigacchati. Because that person is untouched by the likes and dislikes. Nisprihaha. Vedathila, there is in Upanishad, there is a vidya called as Asparsha Yoga. Asparsha Vidya. Untouchable nartham. Sparsha means to touch. Asparsha, not to be touched. This Jnani is an Asparsha. Jnani will never be touched by anything. Because why not? In order to touch, there has to be a second entity. But Jnani understands Advaita. Jnani knows that there is no second entity to touch him. So, there are several ways by which you can get the Asparsha Yoga, Asparsha Vidya. You will see that in some other time. But know that Asparsha is another name for Jnani. Nisprihaha is another name for Jnani. Vihaya kaman yassarvan pumanscharati nisprihaha nirmamaha nirahankaraha sashantim adhigacchati. Sashantim adhigacchati. Saha shantim adhigacchati. That person will get shantihi or mokshaha. Shanti in a peaceful mind. What is moksha? Moksha is to have peaceful mind. Moksha is not about going to Vaikuntha or Kailasha. Vedanta does not accept that kind of moksha, and that kind of moksha is not permanent. Because there are several problems with that type of moksha. The first problem being, it happens after my death. Whatever that happens after my death, I cannot confirm. சொல்கிறோம் வைகுண்டத்துக்கு போயிட்டா கைலாசத்துக்கு போகிறோம். யாருக்கு தெரியும் வைகுண்டத்துக்கு போனாலும் போனவா வந்து சொல்கிறாளா சொல்லலை. ஸோ ஐ எம் நாட் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டட் இன் தட் டைப் ஆஃப் மோக்ஷா விச் ஹேப்பன்ஸ் ஆஃப்டர் மை டெத். ஃபார் மீ மோக்ஷானா இட் ஹேஸ் டு கிவ் பலம் வென் ஐ லிவ். As I live, it has to improve my quality of life. If it cannot do that, there is no use of that moksha for me. Sa shantim apnoti, sa shantim adhigacchati. So for a person who has understood his atmahood, for a person who has understood his atmahood, who has understood that hey, I am not the body mind complex, I am atma, aham brahmasmi, he is nirmamaha nirahankaraha. He does not have any mamakara, he does not have any ahankara. Ahankara means I-ness, mamakara means minus. Ahankarana, whatever that happens, I should be projected, that is called as ahankara. Mamakara, I need whatever the the finest of the finest things I should possess, that is called as mamakara. And for a jnani, these both things will not be there. Why? Because he has understood that I am atma, everything exists in me. Just like how when I dream, whatever the dream universe that I create is present in me. The dream lion is present in me. The dream Simhasanam is also present in me. In the same way, this entire universe is like a dream, it's like my dream. The entire samsara is like my dream. I don't need anything to fulfill me. Everything is within me. That is called as ahankara and mamakara lessness. Nirmamaha nirahankaraha sashantim adhigacchati. The first line, vihaya kamanyas sarvanu pumancharati nispraha. So because of that, he does not have any kama. Vihaya kaman. A jnani does not have any desire, because we only will have desire when we feel incomplete. Jnani never feels incomplete, so he never has any desire. And here in the final shloka of the second chapter, Krishna nicely sums up the entire phalam of jnanam. He says that while you live as well, you will have benefits, and after you die as well, you will have benefits if you are a mukta purusha. Esha brahmi sthiti partha nainam prapya vimuhyati sthitva syamanta kalepi brahma nirvana mricchati. So here Krishna says, when somebody comes and tells you that moksha is only after death, do not believe them. Dehavasane mukti syat, don't believe them. Esha brahmi sthiti partha. This sthiti is called as brahmi sthiti, brahma sthiti. The state is called as brahma sthiti. When you understand Brahman, you become Brahman. Brahmavit brahmaiva bhavati, says Upanishad. The person who knows Brahman becomes Brahman. Why not? He is Brahman. He just has to know that he is Brahman. Just like how Karna, what is the problem with Karna in Mahabharata? Karna is a Kshatriya. The only problem is that Karna does not know that he is a Kshatriya. After Kunti has told him, hey Karna, you are a Kshatriya, Karna did not become Kshatriya. Karna only knew that he is Kshatriya. The Kshatriyahood of Karna was already being established, was already there. He just does not know it. We all are like Karnas in Mahabharata. We don't know that we are Brahman. A Sadguru has to come and tell you that you are Brahman. That is called as Brahmi Sthiti. Esha Brahmi Sthiti Partha nainam prapya vimuhyati. Okay, enna na vimuhyati. A person who is in the Brahmi sthiti, he never worries. Why do we read Bhagavad Gita? Why do we do all the puja? Why do we do this? Why do we do that? Yattathirna pittathiliyamnu. Why do we do all these things? Because we don't want to worry. That is the first Upadesham of Krishna and Bhagavad Gita. Chapter 2, Shloka number 11. Ashochan anvashocastum prajnavadamscha bhashase gatasun agatasuncha na anushocanti panditaha. The first Upadesham that Krishna gives in Bhagavad Gita is Arjuna. Panditaha jnani na anushocanti. They don't worry, they don't have any shokaha. And here he ends the second chapter again, vimuhyati. Esha brahmi sthiti partha, esha brahmi sthiti partha, nainam prapya vimuhyati. He does not be deluded. An Atmajnani does not get deluded. An Atmajnani does not get any shokaha. That is when he lives. And at the end of the Janma, Sthitva Syam Antakalepi, after he finishes, after he ends his Janma, Brahma Nirvana Mrichati, he will have body. A person who has got Jnanam will continue to remain in the body. And because after the the karma phalam is depleted, the body dissolves and he becomes completely one with Atma. He is completely free of that body as well. Says Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Sankhya Yogo Nama Dvitiyodhyayaha. So here Sankhya means Jnanam. So Jnana Yoga, the Dvitiya Adhyaya here is over. With this we will finish the session. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shri Guru